Like, girl, you then you be fooling. I'm peeping all of your movements. Cause girl, you the one I'm assuming. All of these bitches be choosing. But girl, you the one that
I'm... Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Isis Naya. If you're new, welcome. So today's video is going to be a celebrity inspired hair and celebrity inspired makeup. So originally this video was just supposed to be on doing these soft faux locks for you guys, because I wanted to show you guys the technique that I learned, and I think this is going to be like my go-to technique when it comes to these nice soft faux locks. I'm so obsessed with these. They're so nice. They're not as heavy as the ones that I previously did. These are so beautiful and they're so nice. I'm also going to show you guys my routine that I do when I'm getting ready to start my faux locks, and just some tips and tricks on how to grow your hair really thick, because I have really thick hair. About a month and a half ago, I cut my hair myself, and it's just growing and growing and growing, and it's so healthy and it's so thick. I've been natural for 2 years, and all I've been doing lately is just keeping my hair in protective hairstyles, wearing wigs. That's the best way that you can actually grow your natural hair if you are natural and you want to grow some length, or if you just want to just have some really healthy, thick, natural hair. Just keep your hair protected. Don't keep brushing or combing your hair, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that was what the original video was supposed to be. But I hope I nailed it. I'm going to show you guys the picture. If you haven't seen the thumbnail already, you're going to see the picture. I did the dress too. I got this dress from Fashion Nova about 2.5 years ago. I don't know if it's still on the website, but I will have a similar dress listed down below in the description box so you guys can check it out. But I'm so happy that this came out so nice. My makeup just looks amazing, and I just loved everything about this. I might just do another recreation of this Meagan Good situation, because she has another dress that I think I got in my closet, and we could do that too with the makeup and everything. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you comment down below in the description box. Let me know if I nailed it. Let me know what y'all think. And if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and we're just gonna jump right in. See you. All right, y'all, let's get started. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use to wash my hair. So I use the Suave Natural Shea Butter and Pure Coconut Oil. This stuff is really good for natural hair. And then I use this Shea Moisture Curl and Shine Conditioner, which is really good for your curls, especially if you have curly, coily hair. And then for leave-in conditioner, I'm using the African Pride Moisture, and it's with coconut oil, shea butter, I believe. There's a whole bunch of good stuff in there as well. So now I'm going to start blow drying my hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray that leave-in conditioner in my hair. I would usually use a heat protectant, but I didn't have one on me at the moment. And heat protectant is really good even when you're blow drying hair, because you are applying heat. And I'm taking this wide tooth comb and just combing through my hair, and then I start blow drying. I wanted to make sure when I use the wide tooth comb that my hair was nice and combed nice and thoroughly. And I'm just taking the blow dryer and just starting to blow dry my hair to make it easier when it's time for me to start doing the faux locks. And I predominantly start at the bottom of my hair and work my way up to the top, because I don't want to start from the root, because that's how you create damage. That's how you create the hair to really break off. You want to make sure that your roots are combed out first before you start working your way up to the top. And as you can see, the comb is going through my hair very nicely, and it has a lot to do with that leave-in conditioner from African Pride. Oh my god, I love that stuff. I use it on a regular, especially when I want to add moisture to my hair and I don't want to you know, wash anything out. It's perfect. So as you guys can see, my hair is nicely blow dried and it looks really good. And then I just take a comb and just make sure I go through my hair, make sure that the comb can just go right through it and it's not tangled. Then I just twist it, as you guys can see right now, and then I'm gonna put it in a scrunchie just so I could just get it out of the way so I can continue to blow dry the rest of my hair. So I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my natural hair as you guys see me blow drying my hair. So The texture of my hair would be considered a, I'm gonna say between a 4A through a 4C, because some parts of my hair at the top is like a 4A, and then I guess towards the back of my hair it could be a 4B, 4C. It's like just a mixture of different textures. I went natural completely, like without continuing to transition, because I transitioned a lot of times when it came to me doing my hair, but I completely went natural in 2018. I really wanted to take better care of my hair, and I just wanted my hair to be really thick, even if it was like a shorter length. Like I just wanted my hair to be really thick and healthy. So I really take very good care of my hair, and I just make sure that I just keep my hair in protective hairstyles. Like I think that's just the number one thing. If you really want thick hair, not really as far as length, but if you just want your hair to be really nice and thick and healthy, just don't keep combing or brushing your hair every day, because the more you comb your hair, the more you brush your hair, it is going to naturally shed. Hair naturally does shed. But for the most part, I've just been loving my natural hair texture. As you guys can see, my hair has a nice little luster and a nice little shine, and I believe it's really from that leave-in conditioner, because that leave-in conditioner is amazing. Like I rave about it all the time. But as far as my shampoo and conditioning method goes, oh, I wanted to show you guys my curls. They look so pretty. If you guys want to leave down below in the description box what my texture of hair is, let me know. But I think it's between a 4A, 4C. Like it's all in a mix in between, but my curls are so cute. But anyway, back to what I was saying. My shampoo and conditioning method is basically just to shampoo my hair, and I usually shampoo my hair into sections to make it a lot easier, and that way I could just go through everything and just make sure all the dirt and dandruff and everything is out of my hair, because I do get a lot of growing dandruff because I don't really do anything to my hair other than use the protective hairstyles, or if I'm wearing a wig, I just braid it and let it sit for about 2 to 3 months, and then I just go through this entire process again. But for the most part, I separate my hair into 4 sections. Really go through and shampoo my hair really thoroughly, and then I do the same thing when it is time to condition my hair. Some good conditioners that I use, my number one conditioner that I use in my hair that is really amazing to wash out is some African Pride conditioner. When they rebranded their whole brand, I just racked up on their conditioners because it's so nice, it's so soft, and it really leaves your hair really nice and soft and pretty, and it really defines your curls. So I really highly recommend African Pride. And Shea Moisture is also one of my favorites. The pink bottle that I showed a little bit earlier in the video is definitely one of my favorites. It definitely complements my curls, and it's very easy to comb through with the big comb that I was using. It's really nice. And I leave the conditioner in my hair for about 20 to 25 minutes, and I'll just sit in my bathroom and just let the shower run on hot water, just so the water vapor could just go through my hair and kind of like open up the pores a little bit. And then when it's time for me to rinse everything out, I'll just use a colder water temperature so I could close the pores and just let everything go through my scalp. As you guys can see, I'm on the other side of my hair and I'm doing the front. But yeah, that's pretty much my wash regimen. And yeah, I wash my hair at least when it's time for me to wash it, honestly, or when my protective style and it just is like enough is enough. That's when I really just wash my hair. I don't wash my hair like once a week and stuff like that, because I feel like my hair grows when it is filthy, and that's the God honest truth. Like, is no holding back at this point. Like, my hair grows the most when it's really filthy and there's a lot of dandruff, and that's where I see the most results. As long as I just don't play in my hair and don't do much to it, it just grows instantly, and it's just so thick. And I cut my hair myself, honestly, because I needed a really good haircut, because my hair was really healthy. It's still very healthy, but I just needed a really nice haircut, so that way when it's time for me to protect my hair again, it just grows really, really thick, really, really nice, and very even. So yeah, I'm just doing the front of my hair, blow drying and everything like that. But that's the best tip. And look how fluffy and shiny and lustrous my hair looks. It looks so beautiful, and I was just so happy, so excited. It looks so pretty. My hair has really came a long way, and I'm definitely gonna keep maintaining it with this natural hair journey. It's just so beautiful, and you can see a little shine and everything going on with it. Like, it's just so cute. Okay, so let me get into showing you guys how to do these locks. Now, these are the locks that you get in the package. I think these are the crochet locks. So I'm using some oil that I mixed together. Is olive oil, the island oil bottle that you see there. Like, it's just a whole bunch of oils in there. And I'm sectioning my hair as of right now. I'm just trying to find like a really good section so I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing. And this is the section that I chose. And then I'm just taking the rest of that hair and just putting it up so it can just stay out of the way, and it won't give me such a hard time when it's time for me to wrap. So I'm just gonna part this hair into 3 sections, but the first thing that I'm gonna do is add some edge control. I'm using the Style Factor edge control in the white bottle. It is a moisturizing edge control, and I'm just really putting a lot onto the hair so I can part it into 3 sections. And the best results when you want to do any kind of like locks or box braids or whatever it is that you're doing is to use an edge control that you're comfortable with using, or edge control that you really like. And one of my favorites is the Style Factor in the white and the green bottle. So I'm parting my hair into 3 sections, and I just want to make sure that my sections are pretty even. And I'm really rubbing the edge control through all 3 sections because I wanted it to be nice and even and really distributed into the part. Then I'm taking the new locks from Bobbi Boss, and I don't know how to do the crochet method, so this is the method that works best for me. And I'm trying to open up the little hole that comes with the Bobbi Boss new locks. And what I'm gonna do is put this lock into the middle of that section, and I'm gonna place it, and I'm gonna just get the lock out of the way. Got a little tangled. And then I'm going to start doing a 3-strand braid, simple 3-strand braid. Now, because I can't crochet, this method works really, really, really nice and well because the lock is not going to go anywhere, especially if you're doing a 3-strand braid. It's not going to move, it's not going to go anywhere. And I feel like this method is so good for people who don't like tension in their hair. If you're someone who cannot take all that tension when it comes to the wrapping, you're going to get a very, very, very little tension, but it's not like super, super crazy like the last locks that I previously worn, because that was a lot of tension. But I feel like after a week it just went away. But if you're someone who suffers with tension and doesn't like all that tension in your hair, this is definitely such a great method, and it looks so real. Like, it looks really realistic, and they're really, really soft. So I'm just braiding it and just making sure that it's nice and secure. And if I have to add any more edge control to the ends of the hair, that's what I'm going to do. And this is just to make sure that the braid is nice and secure and nice and moisturized. And actually, my natural hair actually sticks to the lock when I'm wrapping it, as you'll see in just a few moments. When it's time for me to wrap the passion twist hair with the lock. Alright, so I'm just taking the new lock. Now I'm calling it new lock, but I'm taking the lock and I'm taking some passion twist hair. This brand was Free Tress, and it is the curly hair, like the hair that you use for passion twist. Now I felt like this hair was the best hair to use because it is very soft in texture and it really complements the locks. It gives it that really nice, messy, pretty type of situation going on. And what I'm doing here is just separating the passion twist hair and just stretching it out so that way it's easy for me to wrap everything. So all I'm going to do is start from the scalp, and I just want to make sure all the hair is out the way My parts were not that straight, I'm sorry, but the hair was just driving me crazy. But you know, I did the best that I could, and I'm just gonna start wrapping it around. So I start from the root and just start continuously wrapping. And this is like one of my favorite parts of this whole method because it looks so pretty, so gorgeous. It's hard, especially in the middle. Like, even if I wasn't on camera, like, it was just so hard for me to actually like twist this hair. I don't know, the middle always just gives me such a hard time. Like, it just makes you work harder. But yeah, I'm just twisting it around, and I'm only twisting it around until it stops by my natural hair, because I don't have to twist it all the way down to the end, because as you can see, the new lock is really long. So I'm just twisting it until I get to my natural hair. And I didn't show this on camera, but to keep the hair nice and secure where it's not going to move, there's two options. So I use nail glue to secure it, or if you want to, if the passion twist hair is strong enough to be held by itself and you could double wrap it, you could double wrap it also. But I think the nail glue gives it a lot more support. Usually if it was just like a regular faux lock that I was doing, I would burn it, but this hair you can't burn because it's really giving like really nice and soft, beautiful texture, and I didn't want to ruin the texture of the lock. So that's why I used the nail glue. And the nail glue, any kind of nail glue that you use will work because it's really strong and it's very sticky. So I would definitely recommend nail glue if you're new to this method. But I didn't get a chance to show it on camera, which I'm really upset about, but it was a lot going on. And once you wrap it and you just secure it with some nail glue, you are all set. And then I just took another piece just to be on the safe side, because I think I realized that some of my natural hair was still kind of sticking out and I wanted it to be completely covered. So I just took a little bit of the piece and wrapped it around. As you can see, I look very determined. Like, I just wanted to get it done. It took me 2 days to do this. Especially when they're very little like this, it takes a longer period of time. I think if I didn't have the kids around, it would have took me about a day. And then the nails were just killing me too. Like, I had to get adjusted to doing this method with my long nails. So that was kind of slowing me down too, but I'm just glad that everything came out the way I wanted to, and look how pretty that looks. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the makeup tutorial. So first thing I'm doing is doing my brows. I'm using the ColourPop eyebrow gel. Is it eyebrow gel? The eyebrow pomade. And I'm just carving out my brows. So what I did this time around is I made my brows a little bit thinner, because the way Meagan Good has her brows are really thin and really long. So this time around I just made my brows just a little bit thinner, but I'm just carving the shape and just, you know, coloring them in, getting all the sparse areas and stuff like that. And my brows came out really cool. So now I'm just taking the Wet n Wild foundation stick in the shade Golden Tan. I believe it's Golden Tan or Sand Beige. And I'm taking a flat synthetic brush and just carving out my brows. And this time around I just made them a little bit more skinnier than usual, because in the picture her brows were very skinny. So I wanted to, you know, pay attention to detail and kind of just go based off of what I saw in that picture, as you guys seen in my thumbnail. And it took me a little bit longer to do my brows this time around because I'm so not used to the skinny tail, but it came out cute. I think I might just start doing my brows like this. Might. Because it did come out really cute and it was really nice. Just making sure I get really precise and kind of hide those brow hairs that I had to cover up and everything like that. So now I'm just taking my beauty blender and I'm just blending everything out, making sure everything is nice and neat, nice and blended. And then I'm just brushing my brow hairs because I thought that they was looking a little crazy and they was looking a little uneven. And then taking the beauty blender just to make sure everything is blended. I'm taking the setting powder from Maybelline. It's their Shine Free powder in the shade medium. Just buffing that all over my eyes just to set everything. In the picture, she really didn't have any eyeshadow, but I thought I would just throw on some brown because that's what I normally do. Like if it was my everyday makeup routine and I was just doing it maybe like 20-30 minutes, like really quickly, I'll just throw on some brown eyeshadow. So you could just use any like brown light eyeshadow that's maybe like one shade deeper than your skin. You should be good. I'm using the Wet n Wild primer. This is the hydrating primer, and I'm just rubbing it all over my skin. The primer. And then I'm taking the Bite Beauty Change Making primer and I'm rubbing that all over my skin as well for moisture and hydration and all that good stuff. Next, I'm taking the Bite Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade Tan, I believe. I'm just taking that, putting that all over my face. I'm taking a flat synthetic brush and I'm just packing that on my face because I can't use my nails because they're gonna get dirty. So I'm just using that just to kind of like spread the product all over my face. And then I'm just gonna go in with the beauty blender and just blend that out. I felt like this foundation was definitely necessary for this makeup look because Meagan Good's makeup just looked very effortless, very natural, nothing crazy. But I did notice that there was a lot of concealer that she used. So we'll talk about that in just a second. But I'm just blending it out, and this looked very skin-like, and I thought it would be perfect for this video. Now I'm just taking the foundation stick. This is in the shade Golden Beige. It's from Wet n Wild, and I'm using a lot more foundation than what I would usually use. So I did have to go in and blend it out because I didn't want it to look too overwhelming. It was a lot, but in her picture it looked like she did use a lot of concealer, so I wanted to kind of like mimic off of that. And then I'm setting my face with the same Maybelline Shine Free powder in the shade medium, and I'm just setting all over my face and the areas that I know will crease, and just making sure that everything is nice and set. But yeah, she did use a lot of concealer, so I had to go in. Now I'm taking my Morphe palette. This is my Morphe 9BZ palette, and I am just going in and warming up my face. Yeah, I'm just going in and warming up the face, warming everything up because I felt like I just used so much concealer, so I just wanted to warm everything up. And then I tried a new technique where I wanted to contour my nose just a little bit more because I see that her nose is a little bit smaller than mine. So I went in with a pencil brush and outlined my nose with that same color that I use all over my face for bronzer. And then I'm taking a blending brush and just blending everything out nice and neatly. I didn't want it to be too harsh. And then I just took the brush and just dusted off the powder and everything that was on my face. Then I go in and use my Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara, and I love this brush because it's very precise. And I use the Kissed lashes. I'll probably list it down below in the description box, but these are bomb. They're like wispy, they're so pretty, so natural. And I just took a highlighting color and just highlighted my inner corners. I'm using the primer that I used on my face just to prime my lips. And then I'm also going to go in and use this ColourPop lipstick. This is a collaboration lipstick, but this is definitely one of my favorite reds. So pretty. And then I'm using the Live Glam Kiss Me collection lipstick. I think this came in with the December collection, and I'm placing that in the middle just to give it that nice beautiful red color. So pretty, so nice. And that is it. Look how beautiful it came out. And then I also matched a dress with it. It was so perfect because I had a dress that matched with this whole situation. And look, it looks so pretty. Oh my god, oh my goodness, it's so nice. But I had so much fun recreating this. It was so fun. Just putting on the dress just nailed everything. So I'm really excited and I'm so happy about everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Hey guys, so if you reached the ending of the video, thank you so much for watching. There is the subscribe button up here or up here somewhere, and then you can also click on another video, and I will see you guys on my next upload. Take care.